Nancy Desjardins, and many of you asked me a tour of the garden and also the greenhouse. So just follow me and I'll show it to you. Okay, so here we are. This is the garden area. We also fenced the garden because we're in the wilderness here, and there's a lot of wild animals like deers and other ones. And the chicken, where's the chicken? Do you see any chickens out here? Oh, there's one here in my flower bed. We have 12 chickens on the property. We call them happy chickens because they're all over the place. Here's the chicken coop on my right, and but unfortunately we have to close the garden, otherwise that would be a feast for them. So I mentioned in my newsletter a few weeks ago that I was really behind. I'm probably behind 6 weeks in gardening this year, so thanks to the greenhouse. So this weekend what I did is I planted some salad, different salads, and some mustard green, Swiss chard, I have some kale growing, I also planted some cucumber, and the rest are in the greenhouse. So tonight, because it's really warm right now today, so tonight, not around maybe 4, well later this afternoon, and tonight I'm gonna plant the garden, and yeah, so this is how it looks like. So can you see the chicken? Yeah, so they're loose all day long.
So I better close the door behind me here.
Yeah, okay. Do so. Okay, so here's the greenhouse, and some of you asked me the size of the greenhouse is. What's the size of the greenhouse?
16 by 20.
16 by 20. So it's a fairly big greenhouse, and it's also prefab. So where did we order the greenhouse?
BC Greenhouse.
BC Greenhouse. Okay, and also too, there's a lot of ventilation in the greenhouse. We have 8 windows, so 2 on each side, and also 4 on the ceiling. So, and also we have a fan. The fan is not running right now, but when it's really hot, right now it's not that warm, but in the afternoon it gets really, really hot here in the greenhouse. And we also have the 2 doors, so there's a lot of ventilation. Right now I'm ready to plant all those greens and also herbs in the garden. If you notice here, those are the salads that we can start eating right now. So last night and also tonight, well this afternoon and tonight, we're going to have some salads. So we have arugula, mustard. This I have no idea what that is. I should have, let me see here. Oh, it's just mixed salad, but we have the arugula and mustard greens. Those are my favorite salad. So, and then we have all my culinary herbs. Well, I have them here in the greenhouse, so I'm going to plant them this afternoon, and I keep them in my pot as well. So what else do we have? I don't know. We have a lot of oh, there's chicory, and I grow a lot of the green leafy vegetables because I juice a lot, you know, in the morning, and I'll be doing a juice fast probably the 2nd week of July. So that's, you know, it's amazing to be able to use your greens from the garden. And I also post a documentary. It was a Canadian documentary on my blog this week and also on Facebook, that we import 53% of the vegetables here into Ontario. 53%, and this includes tomatoes and cucumber. I mean, if something grows really well here in Ontario, or cucumber and tomatoes, so why not plant those in your garden, and or support, you know, your local farmers. You know, like for us, even if I grow my vegetable here, there's certain vegetables that I'm not able to grow. Just because of the space and the choice of vegetables that I choose to grow in my garden. So I go to the farmers market here in Bancroft, so I'm sure you can do the same. So I really try to support, you know, local farmers as much as possible, and yeah. So and it doesn't have to be complicated. I mean, I started gardening 3 years ago. I didn't have one book of gardening in my library. I had a lot of herb books and of course, you know, nutrition books. But gardening, I didn't have any. So really 3 years ago when I started gardening, I started buying some books, watching YouTube videos, and so it's really not difficult, and you don't have to start, you know, planting a lot of vegetables like I did. But and one of the reason I wanted to mention this, one of the reason why I'm very aggressive with those greens is we live in Bancroft, Ontario, and it's a beautiful place to be, but we're also very limited with organic produce. So one more reason to have a garden. So you can do the same. You can do the same on your patio. Could be, you know, like a small space, you know, in your backyard. Really, and then also your sprouts. You can sprout your greens in your kitchen if you want to. Okay, so there's
So
many
what
ways.
do you have in the back there,
Oh,
Nancy?
that's
What
right,
is
that's
it?
good. So I did a video that was, I think, was 2 years ago, eh, Ivan? And Ivan built a drying rack for my herbs, and but it was actually the way it was set. The rack was set actually under the patio at our house, and there was a lot of humidity, so the herbs were not drying well. So what we did is we brought the rack here, and so right now we have I have burdock roots, I have dandelion roots. What else do I have? I had some horsetail last week, and so this summer, you know, as we move along, I'm gonna dry some of my herbs, which I use in the winter time. Okay, so I don't know. Anything else?
That's about it.
Okay, so and below this video, let me know what you're doing this summer. If you have any, if you want to share some of your pictures, can they share pictures on my blog?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video clip. And bye for now.